Welcome to Hari's Hobbies, the channel where we discuss the latest tech news and delve into the newest tech products. Today, we're taking a look at the truth behind the GTX 1160 release date and if all the rumors suggesting it are actually legit. But before we delve into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys like to stay updated with the latest tech news related to gaming and PCs. So, if you guys haven't heard already, there has been some leaks that came from Lenovo, and there has been a lot of hype surrounding the release dates of the new 1100 series, and a lot of hype that the new GTX 1180 is going to come very soon. First of all, here's what happened. At E3, a Lenovo salesperson was going over the future of Lenovo laptops and desktops when he said the time to market for the GTX 1100 series is in the fall. Soon after that, there was an article on laptop media surrounding the new Lenovo Legion Y530 and that it would ship with the new GTX 1160 later this year in November or December. If this is true, then the GTX 1180 isn't actually coming as soon as what many people thought, like July 30th or August. According to what the salesman said, a release date like in September or October is a lot more likely with the reveal of the new 1100 series at the Hot Chips conference in August. This would give Nvidia a solid 2 months to get rid of all their excess 10 series inventory, and by the time the new 1100 series hits the market, GPU pricing should be lower than MSRP, so it would make sense if these new GPUs came in at MSRP. Also, September and October is right before the holiday season of 2018, so Nvidia can boost all their 1100 series sales because of the holiday season by releasing in September or October. And with the release date in September or October, consumers have a good amount of time, like around 2 months, to decide if they want to actually buy the 1100 series, so that's nice too. And what the second rumor is suggesting is that all the mainstream 1100 series cards from Nvidia would be released by November or December because Nvidia always releases their notebook variants after the first 3 cards have been released. So based on that, we can derive an expected time frame for each 1100 series card. So with the 10 series, the GTX 1080 launched first, and then 2 weeks after that, the 1070 came out, and then 1 month after that, the 1060 came out, and finally 1 month after that, the 1080, 1070, and 1060 notebook variants all came out on the same day. Later, 2 months after that, the 1050 series was launched, and finally 2 months even after that, the laptop variants of that were also launched. So based on that, we can estimate the launch time frame of each of the 11 series cards. So starting off, I'm going to assume that the Lenovo Legion Y530 with the GTX 1160 will come out in November instead of December because I doubt Nvidia or Lenovo would want to miss out on all the holiday sales that come along with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So if the 1100 series notebook cards from Nvidia is launched at the beginning of November, then 1 month before that, in October at the beginning, the GTX 1160 should be launched, and 1 month prior to that, at the beginning of September, the GTX 1170 should be launched, and the GTX 1180 finally should be launched at the end of August. So overall, the GTX 1180 based on this leak will come out at the end of August or the beginning of September, and I think that makes perfect sense with the reveal at Hot Chips, so I do think this rumor or leak makes sense. So as it is evident, this leak seems very legitimate and it makes a lot of sense. But just because it makes a lot of sense, and even if it turns out to be true, it doesn't make it a legitimate leak. This could simply just be speculation that turns out to be true. So is it just speculation or an actual leak from Lenovo? And in my opinion, I think this is all just speculation from the salesman, because I doubt Lenovo or its employees would openly break Nvidia's non-disclosure agreement. Like that Lenovo salesperson literally gave camera evidence of him leaking that information, and I don't think that he would want that happening. This would definitely not be okay, and he would face severe consequences for leaking embargoed information to the public. And as a result, I think there is a good chance that this information isn't actually from Lenovo themselves, and this is probably just a salesperson presenting what he thinks is going to happen to create more hype around new Lenovo laptops or just simply gain more publicity. Also, the same thing applies with laptop media. They can't just leak information like that because they would not only be breaking Nvidia's non-disclosure agreement, but probably also Lenovo's. I'm not quite sure on all the details of NDA and what the consequences for leaking certain things would be, but Gamer Nexus actually has a full detailed 30-minute video over NVIDIA's non-disclosure agreement, where he goes over NVIDIA's non-disclosure agreement with a lawyer. So if you're interested as to more details about NVIDIA's non-disclosure agreement and all the consequences that would come with it, then make sure to check out his full detailed video on it. But as far as we are concerned here, violating such a policy would just lead to fines or maybe the man being fired and pretty much just bad things. And because of that, I don't think these are actual leaks from Lenovo, and I think that these are just speculations from the salesperson and laptop media. I am not saying that they won't be true, because I do think they make a lot of sense and that it could actually happen. What I'm trying to say is that this is probably not actually an official leak, so it is not as legitimate as many of you guys think. So just make sure to keep that in mind. But that's just what I think. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is an actual leak, or is it just hyped up speculation? Make sure to comment down below what you guys think, because I do read all my comments and I'm curious as to what you guys think, so make sure to post your thoughts. Also, if you guys like this video, then make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button if you guys would like to see more videos just like this one. But until next time, bye.